just need time.
What is up, everybody? It's FreshMode Studios here, back with another video because you guys today with a Madden 20 Seattle Seahawks franchise, creating our own here. Here's a quick look at the settings. If you guys have not seen the Bears one, go check that out. This is gonna be my two main franchises. We're gonna have a lot of fun with these guys. My two favorite teams from Chicago, so big fan of the Bears, and then I've of course always been a fan of Seattle Seahawks since when I started paying attention to football. That's when I started liking the Seahawks. So we're gonna make a lot of moves in free agency. This one's not gonna be as realistic as the Bears one. So we're gonna be signing Marshawn Lynch, Logan Ryan, lots of offensive linemen, Tony Jefferson. We're making moves on this team. Seattle still has some cap space. We'll see what they do. We also gonna bring back Paul Richardson, who played really well in Seattle, earned himself a big contract to Washington, did not live up to the hype. Here we were looking for a right tackle, and no matter what I could do, I swear the Panthers wanted a first-round pick and everything, so it just was not going to work out. I really wanted a right tackle, could not get it done. And Justin Britt, who did get cut, we're bringing him back on a cheaper deal. They did give him a big deal a while back, so that's why they cut him. I think I heard something they may bring him back. Larry Warford, we will also be signing, so our offensive line is looking pretty decent. We're going to sign DeMar Dotson to be our right tackle for the time being. We'll see how he does in preseason. Now we're also going to be trading away a couple players, including sideline swoops for a 3rd-round pick. Now we're going to be getting a 2nd-round pick, and here's a 3rd-round pick to the Arizona Cardinals. So we're taking advantage a little bit of the system here. Jamal Adams, we tried to trade for. That obviously wasn't my best offer. We may trade for him down the line. A potential upgrade at safety. Right now, we're going to see what Tony Jefferson can do, free agent. Right now, though, we are taking on the Denver Broncos at home. And Brendan Gard and Charles Davis, of course, the commentators. And Seattle is back in action here. Marshawn Lynch. What a scary sight to see, man. It's going to be really fun. We have, of course, a great running back group. With Carson, Lynch, Penny, and Preseason, who's always injured, but of course one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, if not the best, Russell Wilson. And unfortunately, I will say this: I struggled with Russell Wilson this game, and I'm actually in week 4 now of the regular season. I have been playing bad. This is for my first Madden since 17, so I'm a little late to the party, of course, with 20. Here's a quick look at Tyler Lockett. I did change some of the ratings on this team. Yes, I changed a little bit of Lockett. I made Russell Wilson a 99 overall. And that's, I did a couple of other tweaks, but nothing too crazy. So there's Russell Wilson, the man, the myth, and the legend. I'm saying the myth because sometimes you just cannot catch him. There's an inaccurate throw. The amount of inaccurate throws they made Russell Wilson have is beyond me. The man's accuracy is insane. It is the best in the NFL, and they make him make some really bad throws. And it still happens. It's just, week 4, and it's still going on. And I don't want to spoil too much, but Chris Carson gets the reception and gets up to the 37-yard line. Wilson 3 of 4 to 37 yards. Carson have himself a nice game so far. Quick juke Luke gets to the 34, under 3 yards, and then Carson gets hurt. No, we don't want that. Here's Lockett breaking a tackle, then gets lit up by Bradley Chubb. Chris Carson would return later. Here's Wilson trying to get outside the pocket on 3rd down, doesn't get it. Now we're going to go 4 on 4th. Von Miller picks it up in the preseason. I don't know why I'm going for it. And also, I don't know why I should go for that in the first place. And there's Clowney making the tackle on Melvin Gordon. And speaking of which, the Broncos have a very solid team with Phillip Lindsay, some good receivers, and Jerry Jeudy, and Courtland Sutton, who is a stud for me in fantasy. And then there's bad coverage by me, but thankfully it's an inaccurate pass. And then something that's interesting about the Broncos, they always sign Cam Newton, so he is going to be in the game, I think, later. So, check that out. But here is Disley. Ball has popped up. Wilson throws a pick, and it's nearly a pick 6 as the big fella gets down to the 4-yard line. And now, here is a near sack by Everson Griffin, but it's a touchdown. Here's Russell Wilson using his escape artist skills. Gonna get the first down that they're fighting for. Wilson, Von Miller coming around the edge. Just a strip sack. DeMar Dotson picks it up. And we lose 7 yards on the play. 3rd and 17. Von Miller again. He's in his zone now, as that will be another sack for him. Back-to-back sacks from Von Miller. Here's a exceptional punt by the Aussie Michael Dixon, best punter in the league. Do not at me. Here is Bobby, misses the tackle. Madden Bobby has not missed a tackle since like 2017. So yeah, thank you for that. If you guys haven't noticed, if you didn't check out my Bears video, I am atrocious at tackling. I go for hit sticks, and then when I don't go for hit sticks, I miss when I go for hit sticks. There's Metcalf with a crazy catch doing his thing. Now Geno Smith, second quarter action. Smith gets down to the 12-yard line. Now he's going to get sacked, and it's another fumble, another turnover by Seattle. What is going on here? Super Bowl contenders are not looking so good here in this first half. And here's a near pick, but they're going to get all the way up to the 26-yard line, and actually I'm not sure who the backup is. We'll find out. But Trey Flowers with a sack there, but Cam Newton was signed in the other one in my Bears franchise, so we'll see. We do play them week 2 in the Bears franchise, so make sure you guys are watching both series. They're both really good, so even if maybe you don't like the teams, but they're still fun to watch, especially if you're watching me. There's always something interesting going down. So here's Marshawn Lynch running over defenders like usual, getting a big gain. He's got 15 total yards now off of 2 runs, and Marshawn getting going here in this second quarter. Here's Geno Smith play action, and he gets taken down by the Denver Broncos. Second and 16, back-to-back sacks. That is Jewel on that sack. Marshawn picks up the blitz, but it's not enough as we go 3 straight sacks. Looking for, of course, a deep pass on that one. There is a big tackle for loss there on Melvin Gordon, who was still in the game since he was running back 2. He was still getting minutes. I say minutes because I'm so used to 2K. I haven't commentated on Madden gameplay it's been 3 years almost, so it'll take me a little while to get back in the swing of things. So here's Royce Freeman getting some touches here, and he ends up getting the first down on 3rd and 10. Seattle could not hold him. Here's Barton with a big play, blowing it up. It's 3rd and 5. Using Barton here. Here is Blair with a big hit. We'll see what he can do in real life. He's got big potential as far as the big areas. Marshawn breaking a tackle, fighting, and only getting 3 yards after that. But here's a wide open David Moore, and it's a miss thrown by Geno. Our backup quarterback. This is a bad decision by me. We're looking for Paul Richardson / Jacob Hauser there, and it is a pick. So kind of a punt. Bad punt, but they're going to get into field goal range, and here they're going to get really close inside the red zone. They're going to take 3, so it's 16-0, and now in the second half, Geno's still in the game at the moment. We're unloading it downfield. Paul Richardson hauls it in just like he did, and that's actually still the second quarter, and unfortunately that doesn't mean anything. So besides the stat, and the fact that he grabbed that. So what a play by Paul Richardson, doing what he did back in Seattle just a few years ago. And now here is Freeman again, runs over Bruce Irvin, but Irvin makes the tackle. So here's Seattle back on the field, the offense. And Rashawn Penny getting some touches. Here gets his first one for 7 yards. Anthony Gordon 4th and 7. Rookie out of Washington State, fighting for that backup spot with Geno. And here's Gordon unloading to Josh Gordon. The Gordon connection, it's 3rd and 1. Rashad Penny looks for the toss, trying to run over a defender, and he ends up losing 3 in the play. 4th and 4. We're looking for David Moore, and it's incomplete. The 2 players on the same page, and here's a wide open man for the Denver Broncos. They're going to get inside the 10 to the 6, and here is the quarterback, and he's going to go all the way in. Oh my gosh. Outruns and defeats some of our Seattle defenders there. That's 26-0. I'm getting embarrassed right now. At this point, I'm very upset. I'm getting freaking embarrassed. So, Ugo Amadi would get hurt. Now we're just going to chuck this thing deep. At this point, I'm like, I don't even freaking care. And Josh Gordon's open, but the passage is a little bit too far. So here's the first down run by CJ Process, 2 and 11. Here's David Moore, breaks a tackle, making great plays. Is always David Moore. And here is Anthony Gordon. Fires one inside. 2. Moore again, and here's Will Dissly coming back from those injuries when healthy. He's a really, really good tight end, and it's going to be a really great tight end group with Hollister, Olsen, and Dissly. And don't even forget about Luke Wilson, the GOAT. So we got some great guys on our team as far as the tight end room. Here's Melvin Gordon running crazy. Seattle, no answer for him tonight, at least in the beginning. We stopped it, but now it's 12:39. So Josh Gordon in double coverage hangs on to it. The Gordon to Gordon connection is strong. Hollister, vertical threat, catches that one. Here is David Moore again with another solid catch. Takes a big hit. And here is Josh Gordon juking outside. Going to get a couple on that play. Here is the handoff to Rashawn Penny getting the edge. And Rashawn Penny hops into the end zone. And we are only down by 2 scores now. It is 26-14. So here's a great tackle on 2nd and inches by the rookie Jordan Brooks. And then here's Melvin Gordon on 3rd and 2. Stiff arms a defender and gets all the way to the 45. Here we go on 2nd and inches again. A big play by Burkervin. And then they're going to get it on 3rd down again. Brooks would push him back, but it would be for progress. Here's Gordon again, nearly getting all the yardage on the 1st down run. Gets it on the 2nd one, though. Marquise Blair's not going to catch him. Melvin Gordon, have yourself a day, showing he's still got what it takes to be elite. So we're going to get that 7-yard completion to Josh Gordon. Now we're going to go to David Moore, possession catch. We got to win or try to get a touchdown on this play. Josh Gordon, what a snag. One of my favorite players. I know he's always getting those drug abuse things, but when he's in the league, he's really good. So we're trying to utilize him. 10-9, and Anthony Gordon gets stuffed on 3rd and inches off the play action, gets sacked. Here we go. Here's a dime to John Ursa, who may be a surprise good player for our team. We'll see if he makes the team. But here is Hollister back of the end zone. Caught it. Touchdown Seattle. What a throw by Anthony Gordon, throwing across his body, and a great catch by Hollister to get both feet down. And here's 33-21. Barton, are we going to get there? Look at this. DeMarcus Christmas stops him, and they're going to go for the field goal. Can they miss it from the 35? It's a fairly long field goal, about a 43-yard field goal, and it is actually, no, it's 50, excuse me. That would be a 53-yard field goal. And here's Josh Gordon. Are you kidding me? Aggressive catches have been going off tonight. We've got quite a few players. And here's a great pass and a great catch from David Moore. Anthony Gordon to David Moore. Gordon has played really well at that quarterback spot. Played a little bit better than Geno Smith. And Gordon inside to Moore again. We're down by 7. And I accidentally, with no timeout, so I couldn't. I accidentally pressed X too many times, so with no onside, went for the squib, they caught it, game over. So this was a heroic comeback, though. Anthony Gordon played lights out at the end, so shout out to him for making the Seahawks offense click a little bit near the end. But don't go away just yet. We have a couple things left to check out. Look at that beautiful catch by Robertson. The receivers played extremely well tonight. We had Richardson, we had Josh Gordon played exceptionally well, and coming back to the NFL. Defense, yeah, I mean, they didn't do too terrible compared to some of these other games you're going to see in the future. This was on All-Pro. I will be playing on Madden in the first game, I think, or the second game. So we did a 406 passing yards. Couldn't get the ground game going too much. We did a little bit, but we were down by so much, I was just passing most of the time, so we didn't really have time to run. And, they dominated the ground game. We just couldn't stop them there at the end. We started off pretty good, and our offense just couldn't keep up. But here, Anthony Gordon, 148.6 quarterback rating. Jeff Driscoll was the other quarterback, excuse me. So that's who I meant to be mentioning. But Geno Smith did not play too good. Nor did Russell Wilson, but 21 for 119 was Melvin Gordon. On the other side, Chris Carson could not get Rashawn Penny, Marshawn. We didn't rush a whole lot. Geno had that one nice run. But other than that, we didn't run the ball too much. David Moore, what a game for him. Same with Josh Gordon. Great game for those guys. DK, a couple nice plays. Paul Richardson, 2 for 70. Ursa with a big catch. Carson had a couple, had the one catch. Look at all the sacks that were allowed by all these guys. We got sacked so many times tonight. The offensive line was atrocious, and that's with signing some guys who I signed. As you guys saw in the beginning, I signed some of those offensive linemen like Larry Warford, and I don't think I signed Jason Peters just yet. But let's look at the team stats real quick. You can check out we did have 4 turnovers. They had none. So defense didn't kick in here, but 3rd down, absolutely awful. So 30% there. 4-7 on 4th down. I made some bad decisions. Just we're going to be signing Jason Peters. He's going to be our starting right tackle, 37 years old. We're just looking to win it all right here. And here's Quentin Dunbar, who obviously has some of those allegations going on, or did have them going on, depending on how this video went on. But so he's going to be out for quite a while. That hurts. But we do have Logan Ryan, so I think we will be okay at the cornerback position. We're going to go ahead and cut Kyle Fuller, and then Simmons, move to the practice squad. Brian Moan, I guess we can probably cut him, right? He's not really that good. So Cedric, we will cut him as well. And Posick, we can move to the practice squad. Brandon Jackson, I'm not sure what to do. We're going to move Anthony Gordon to the squad. Same with Jamarco Jones, DJ Dallas, who draft pick, or not, undrafted, I think. So, should be pretty good. Same with some of the other guys. First up, we're going to put him on the practice squad, I think. We'll see Colby, who they drafted. He'll go to the practice squad as well. Lano Hill, we might move there. Dave Moore, we're going to keep him on the roster. So, Tyler Ott, I'm going to keep the long snapper just because that's, they do have a long snapper in life, and that's Tyler Ott. So, I could cut him and, use somebody else as my long snapper, but I will use Tyler Ott since he is the real life long snapper. We're going to trade for a 3rd round pick. Dotson was atrocious. So, we just trade him. We sign him. Obviously, now that we have Jason Peters, we'll be needing him at 85 overall. Hopefully, he can, do a little bit better. Here's a look at the defense. Everson Griffin, Clowney. I mean, we should be good. But the defense is definitely much improved. And Lano Hill will move to the practice squad. So, yeah, cool. Look what we're looking at. Andrew Luck signed with the Patriots. Did that in the Bears as well. Forgot to mention that in that video. So, I lowered his rating since he's retired. So, now the Patriots don't have a quarterback. But he's like a 38 overall now. So, yeah, stay tuned for week 1. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.